Okay, so here's something that I need to also start decluttering, and that's these drawers. Full of movies, and this is pictures, so I need to go through these. But I need to go through all of these movies because we never watch them. I'm probably going to get rid of all of them, except for a few. So we'll be keeping the kids' movies, obviously, but a lot of this stuff actually can go. So I'm just going to start going through stuff. Part of why I want to get rid of a good collection of our DVDs is because we have a lot of movies streamed on our cable. So we have Xfinity, and there's a wide range of movies. And box sets like this, like the King of Queens, these are on reruns all the time. So I don't see why I need to be keeping the seasons. This is my all-time favorite show, so I may end up keeping this series, but I mean, stuff like the Friends DVDs and what else? A lot of like the series DVDs, box sets I have, they stream on online or Netflix or reruns, like I said. So I'm basically going to go through all of our movies, and then I probably am going to donate movies to the library, the ones we don't want. So I'm just going to go through all of them, and then I'll show you guys the pile I'm getting rid of. Okay, so I condensed our movies into one drawer here. This drawer is going to be completely open to other stuff now. So this whole stack I'm going to go through. I might list some on eBay. I'm not 100% sure. I may just go ahead and just donate all of them because I don't really want the hassle of having to deal with eBay right now. So all this stuff most likely is just going to get donated. Good afternoon, everyone. So we are now inside of my closet. So I've been putting off this day for quite some time because, to be honest, I really didn't want to have to deal with it. But here we are in the closet, and we're just going to do a little bit at a time, not be rushed. Something that is really important when it comes to decluttering is you need to get in that mindset. You need to be prepared to part with stuff. You need to be prepared to pull things out and sort through stuff, go through stuff. If you are not prepared to do it, then you're not going to want to do it. So I pretty much have the whole entire day to get stuff done today. So I'm just going to work on small sections at a time. Something important when you're decluttering your closet is to take the time to actually try the stuff on, see how it looks on you. Maybe something that you bought last year doesn't fit you the same way, especially if you've had a baby, lost a lot of weight, or maybe you put on some weight. Maybe some things aren't going to look the same as they once did. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with small sections at a time. So right now I'm going to focus on dresses, and then I will work on skirts, and then I'll work on everything else in here that clearly has no organization here. So we're just going to work through everything and just take my time at this. So it's not a race. Just keep that in mind when you're decluttering. It's not a race to the finish to see who can finish the fastest, because that's not an effective way of doing this. So take your time, make yourself a cup of coffee, turn on some music, watch a YouTube video, just take your time at it. And that's my best advice for decluttering big spaces such as a closet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So everything is spread out here on my bed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go through everything. Rule of thumb, if you haven't worn something in 6 months, most likely you're not going to. So that's what I'm gonna do. One of the goals of having a more minimalist closet is when you go into your closet, you are keeping things that you love, things that you wear all the time, and not just something that's gonna collect, you know, dust bunnies in your closet. If you are trying to fit into a certain pair of pants or whatever it may be, your excuse for keeping something, honestly, just get rid of them, because if you are losing a significant amount of weight, then clearly you've earned a new pair of pants. So just go and buy yourself a new pair of pants when you reach that weight goal or size goal or whatever it is. Don't, you know, just keep things in your closet because you think you may wear it at some point, or you may fit back into them, or more excuses that you make for why you want to keep onto something that you're currently not using now is, I feel like, is part of the hoarding problem, part of the attachment problem to things. So get rid of anything that you are not currently wearing, or you know you're not going to wear in the next few months, with the exception of like seasonal stuff. So when the seasons change and you no longer need your big like winter coats and outerwear and stuff like that, then yeah, put them in a little storage bin, put them in a storage unit, or just keep them in the back of your closet and then pop them out the next time that it's time to wear stuff like that. So that's the exception. So now I'm just gonna go through everything and see what I'm gonna wear, what I'm not gonna wear, and just go through it. Okay, so this is the huge pile of dresses and skirts that I do not wear ever. So these are out of my closet, and I will show you guys what I am left with. So I kept just this stuff. So now I was able to get 2 rows of stuff into just one. And I'm actually, I downloaded Depop, which basically is an app where you can sell your clothes. So once I get that set up, I will start posting pictures of everything. So if you guys like my style of clothing, then you guys can check out my Depop closet, and you can buy this stuff if you want to, but you don't have to. But I don't know if you guys know about Depop, but I think it's a better spot to sell used clothing versus eBay. So that'll be my project probably next week, to start adding stuff onto Depop. So that should be a fun little project too. So if you are in the market to sell some of your clothes, definitely check out Depop. I think it's called Depot, I'm not sure. But I will link it below if you guys are interested in that website. Okay, so this is the mound of clothes that I have gotten rid of out of my closet. 2 trash bags full and some overflowing. These are all the hangers I didn't need. So my closet as of now is pretty toned down. So this is just the dresses and skirts and my shirts and some sweaters. I also added my pants into these, so I have like colored pants and then just jeans and then some belts, and I kept 2 swimsuits. Let's get real, probably not going to be in a bikini anytime soon, so those were one of those motivational pieces I would keep, like, oh, I'm going to get back into that bikini. Now, after you have a baby, things just look differently. So also another good rule of thumb when it comes to when you purchase clothing or a new bag or a new bra or whatever it is that you're bringing into your closet, I think something that you should do to like tone things down and not get overwhelmed with your closet again is, when you bring something new into the closet, take something old out. So you keep your inventory of clothing down that way too. So if you get a new bracelet or earrings, then get rid of one that you already have at home. So that's something that I want to try to maintain doing as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of sweep inside the closet, get the closet cleaned. Fun fact is, our dogs actually sleep in the closet at nighttime. They have like their own room here in the closet. So I'm gonna get all this stuff out here. This was my pregnancy pillow, and now my Labrador has taken over my pregnancy pillow. So yeah, the dogs sleep in the closet. This is like their room. They love it. So I hope this closet declutter was motivating for you guys to maybe tackle on your own closet. I'm also going to insert a declutter of like a video drawer. So just take it, you know, one thing at a time, guys. Take tackle one project a day until you're done. So again, this does not need to be a speed racer to see who can declutter their home the fastest, because honestly, it's gonna take you a while. If you try to do all of this in one day, it's impossible. So my suggestion is just to take one thing at a time. Take one drawer at a time. Take one little spot at a time. Do not overwhelm yourself with this process, because, and at the end of it all, it's supposed to be fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this declutter of my closet. Let me know how you guys are enjoying this series. A lot of you have mentioned you've been really enjoying it and it's been motivating you guys. So that makes me so happy that this is motivating you guys. And I love the fact that I'm able to help you guys in another area other than just couponing and saving money. So I will talk to you guys all later. Bye. Okay, so today we are going to tackle this catastrophic mess that is our vanity sink area. It is a mess. So here's to another day of declutter. This has been an area that I've been putting off. We need to get it done because it's an eyesore at the moment. My whole entire bedroom is organized except for this area right here. So we're just gonna tackle it and get going. So I'm gonna take everything out and lay everything out on my bed and go through everything. But as always, Porter's here to stay. And for my makeup, I'm gonna have 3 bags. I'm gonna have a donate bag. I'm also gonna have a bag for GlamBot, and I will explain GlamBot in a minute. And then I have this other bag, I'm not sure. I think it's gonna be like a friend bag. So stuff that my friends can look through. So 3 bags to organize makeup. Okay, so makeup declutter is actually something that is a really hard task for me because I am someone that collects makeup, but I don't wear like 80% of the stuff I have. So there is a website called GlamBot where basically you can send your used makeup to them and they sterilize it, and then they offer you a cash value for your makeup that you send in. This is not a sponsored video at all. I just wanted to let you guys know if you have a lot of higher end brands of makeup that you are no longer using and you would like to make a little money off of them, I highly suggest GlamBot. I have used them once before and they're great. You could either get credit for their shop or they will PayPal you a dollar amount. So for example, I've had my Naked 3 palette for I think 3 years now, and I think I've used it maybe a total of 10 times, if that. Same goes for my Naked 2 palette. Just all of my expensive palettes that in the moment I thought I had to have, but honestly I never use. So I really want to lower my makeup collection because honestly I just have way too much. So I'm gonna make a pile for GlamBot that I'm gonna send in, and then I'm also gonna make a pile, like I said earlier, to share with some of my friends locally. And then there's just gonna be a trash pile because there is expiration dates on makeup, so it's not in your best interest to hang on to stuff because the stuff does go bad, so be careful with that. So I'm just gonna get to it and I will show you guys what I'm left with. Okay, so this is the final product here. I downsized my makeup a lot. I went through my makeup brushes. Cleaning them will be a whole nother task. In here I just have like hair stuff, hair tools, an extra beauty sponge, and I really downsized my makeup a lot. And then I decided to go ahead and just put all of my skincare down here in one bin because I use different stuff for different days. So this bag right here is going to be sent out to GlamBot. This bag I'm going to take back to the Mac store because you can exchange your containers at the Back to Mac program. So I figured I would just throw some stuff in there that I'm not using and then just get one new lipstick. And then this bag I'll take to my mom's group and see if anyone wants any of the stuff. So makeup declutter, especially for me, was really difficult because they're like collector's items to me. But honestly, if I'm not wearing the stuff very frequently, then why keep it around? So All it does is just collect space, adds more clutter. It has more stuff for you to clean. So I think that this is going to be good for me. I had a really hard time actually considering letting go of the Too Faced holiday palette collection. I haven't used it enough, so I'm going to go ahead and set this out here so it reminds me to actually attempt to use this through the next few weeks, and then if I'm not in love with it, then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Like every few weeks, I'm going to pick from this makeup palette stash, and I'm going to make it a point to use one particular item for a continuous time, and if I'm not in love with it, then I'm just going to give it to someone else or send it to Glambot, one of the two. And then I have just like my single eyeshadows up here. I have a few highlighters in here. This is a great one, by the way, Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. It's only like, I think it's like $4. Love this highlighter. Then I have some more blushes in here, my Sweet Peach Glow and my Papa Don't Peach Blush. These two are fantastic, highly recommend. And then I also have like my face powders. This is another highlighter. This should actually go up in here in the highlight part. Where's the highlighter for? Highlighters. This Laura Mercier Candlelight Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder. This is actually really nice. I really enjoy using this. And then down here is just facial waters. So the Smashbox Primer Water, the Pixie, and then I love using this argan oil at nighttime. And then up here, I just have some go-to hair stuff that I use on a daily basis. And then some headbands, bobby pins. Down here, I have like my masks. And then up here is all face. I have my tinted moisturizer, foundation, concealers, foundation, translucent powder. And then in here, I really toned down my lip collection because I have a ton of lip stuff. So I toned this down a lot. And then I have more bobby pins, hair ties. You can never have too many of those. And then I have my lipsticks up here. And then the current foundation I'm using with the current concealer I'm using. So it always changes. And then I have a spot for my rings, and this is where I'm keeping all of my makeup palettes. And then I have my perfume collection over here, and then my brushes. So this kind of turned into a mini collection, makeup collection video, which I'm not gonna do a full video of that because I just don't want to. So yeah, I hope this was motivating for you guys in terms of going through your makeup stash as well. Once it's out of your house, out of your sight, you probably won't miss it, honestly. So I really encourage you to go through your makeup drawers, your bins, and take out stuff that is a few years old because makeup does expire. Definitely with your mascaras, be careful with, you know, old mascaras. You want to get rid of them. So yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the kids lunch, and this was a pretty successful declutter in my opinion of makeup stuff. So we're gonna make the kids lunch, and I will probably tackle the drawers down here tomorrow. Just for something easy, since I did tackle something pretty extravagant today, and then I tackled my closet this past weekend. I think that I have earned a easier task for tomorrow. So I'll be going through my nail polishes, and I only want to keep 10 nail polishes. So I'm really going to look through my collection, and I only want to keep 10 of them. I don't want to have 50 nail polishes. So that's everything I have to show you for my makeup vanity declutter, and I will talk to you guys soon.